trying to find Ari on the streets. I'm trying to link.
I like
I
that.
see people walking by, they looking at me. They wanna give me a little wink. We on the streets on a Sunday night. Hit us up if you're trying to link.
Hey, Alex. Good to see you. 1 second here. I'm trying to test some things for the stream. Good to see you. You're on YouTube, right? So YouTube's working. That's interesting. I should also be showing up on Twitch, which is the first time in a long time. I think it's actually working. What's up? Good to see you, gamer. I actually think we're live on Twitch as well. I gotta figure out. All right, I'm trying something new. What's up, guys? What's up? So I'm going to be actually doing multi-streams, which I promised you guys I would do forever. But I'm trying to set it up. Is this really happening? It's really happening, yes. I am trying to figure it out. Give me a second. So the thing is, okay, Boop, you're coming from Twitch. All right, I gotta figure out how to like juggle this. Okay, but that's good news. Perfect, and I see the chat over there, so I'm gonna have to like figure this out. We got 7 people on Twitch now. It's coming back. It's coming back. Here, let me turn this off real quick. Hope everyone is doing well. I've had a pretty long day, so I don't know if I'm actually going to be doing like a super stream. Finally getting to catch a live. Really enjoying the YouTube videos. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. God mode, we are everywhere. Yes. Though I am like, this is super new to me, guys. So give me a second. I'm trying to like juggle all of this right now. And I might just fall apart. So I see the YouTube chat. That's cool. I wonder if I can get it to where I can get all the chat into one area. All right, Klaus. Always make an appearance, Klaus. So I have like a super box. The ultra box, but I'm trying to get it. Oh, I think that's pretty good here. Let me see here. Okay, how do I make this bigger? I don't really need an activity feed. I mean, I guess I appreciate. I'm going to put the activity feed over here. Give me a second, guys. Perfect. All right. I got a notification from Twitch. All right. I see you guys. Everyone is there. So I have an idea. Let me see if this works. So if it's okay with you guys, I'm going to kind of play around with some settings. If you want to ask questions, the thing is I just have to essentially work with you guys here. So if you want to be patient with me, that would be appreciated. Is the sound coming through? Is it pretty good on Twitch? Should be. I haven't streamed on Twitch in months. So I'm sure there's like a whole subset of people that have watched my live that have seen me forever. Crystal clear. Sounds good. And so cool. So I have you guys essentially coming through on both sides. So let me see if I can do something really quick. Because one thing I'd like to do is for the future videos, I'd like to have the chats come up. Hello, Twitch. Equip, good to see you. This is so cool. I got like multiple chats coming at me now. All right, hold up. So what I want to do is see if I can get onto the screen for you guys, the chats of everything. What constructive criticism would you give to the U.S. Nationals commentary? Be honest with you, I would have to go back and rewatch that. I don't know quite yet. I'd have to go back and rewatch it. I think they probably could have been a little bit more organized as far as knowing the players better. Like I know there was one moment, and to be fair, like Kevin, this is not really like commentary is not Kevin's job, but he didn't know that Barack, for instance, had been in 4 different semis prior to winning USA Nationals, and Kevin thought it was his first USA Nationals period. It's like these are details that you kind of have to know when you have these players that are flying across the country to compete in your most prestigious tournament. But what do I know? What do I know? No way he is live. I am here, man. I am here. Hold on. I'm getting overwhelmed now, which almost never happens. But I have like an army of chat coming in from all directions right now. Okay, let me see if I can get everybody onto the page. Okay, how do I do this? How do I do this? Could I do a screen capture? Window capture. This could work. This could work. I'm going to call it Mega Chat. How do I do this though? Nope, that's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. If it's okay with you guys, I'll answer questions. If you have anything related to the channel, Catan strategy, whatever, I don't care. Go for it. But I'm going to just be working on setting this up for future streams. So everybody is here. I have landed. Mega Chat is Mega Vibes. That's not going to work though. I'm going to need something else. Maybe display capture. Let me think here. Mega Chat. That's not going to work either. Okay. So what I need to do is I need to get a subset of the screen. Just be window capture, but can I not? Or maybe I have to go into a specific program. Hey, Ian, good to see you, man. I see you're on Twitch. You're on Twitch. I love it. Let me try one more thing. Maybe I have to do a display. Media source. What's up? What's up? This is going to look so much cooler, guys, when I get the chat on the window. I promise. Let's think about this. Hold on. Why am I such a noob? Matt, do you know how to do this? I'm trying to capture the application. Is it just app? It's not the audio capture. I appreciate you guys being here. I'm just trying to get a few things organized for the stream. And unfortunately, the only way I can do this is when I actually go live. Oh, let's try this one more time. If you could make one rule to change the bounce game, what would you do? It'd probably be the Monopoly. I think the Monopoly is way too strong, personally. I actually really like what Cities and Knights have done for their Monopoly, where it's essentially, instead of taking every resource of that kind, you take 2 from each player, right? So the most you could get effectively is 6, which is still a great card, but I think it makes the Monopoly less OP. What are you doing, class? What are you doing? All right. I have hit a slightly dead wall, but we will not give up. Discord. It's weird. Chrome. So I'm trying to get it to where I can go into a program. I don't know why it's not allowing me to do that. Okay. I think Catan commentary is such a tough balance of letting the players chat to actually commentate. Yes. So that's a good point. Kind of how do you balance the commentary over the gameplay? I actually talked to someone today at a pretty high level about this. Look, what I would recommend you guys do if you want to have better commentary is you tell them, get Dandy on the stream, hire Dandy, bring him onto the team, let him oversee all of that because he has done it for a very long time at a high level and he knows exactly what he's talking about. Like I think just getting the right people to do that task would be the best start. And then you can start to optimize a lot of the technicals, you make sure you have the right equipment. I do think having somebody that's aware of that dynamic of like not over talking a table is very, very important. Also having overlays. This is something that if you look at the chess community, they have almost perfected. Now, to be fair, they've probably put millions of dollars into their production, but like it just shows, right? Like I'm sure they, like any other industry, they probably had humble beginnings. So yeah, I think Catan could absolutely be a premier esport in that way, but it's up to Catan to really like embrace that and to do the right things to get there. Testing. Good to see you. All right, I'm back. I got to keep figuring this out. Second, hold on. So Columnist is under Shinmei. Good to see you. Joe's life. This is so cool. I haven't been on Twitch in so freaking long. And we got a subscription coming in. Thank you so much. All right. The thing is, because I'm doing the dual stream right now, I have like a whole new setup. So it's getting a little bit too much here. But I'm trying to essentially get it to where I can put the chat on the window so that we can see the entire family. But display capture is not working. Window capture. That should be it. OBS. So let me try this. Make source visible. Yeah, but it's weird. It's not showing it. There should be a light by each player that lights up when it's their turn. Yeah. I mean, well, that's, to be fair, like that kind of thing is that's a simple fix. I think for most part, the way they do it, the overlay that they use is pretty solid. I mean, could absolutely be better, but I have no complaints. Display game capture. Would it be under this? Maybe try it. That's weird. We love you, Danny. Games, Grand. Thank you so much. Really appreciate that. All right. This will have to be a mission for another time. If somebody has experience, Matt, I know you've been streaming a lot recently. If you have experience with some of these programs, I would like to figure it out. What is cool, though, is because I am live on Twitch and YouTube right now, that I believe everything's working on some level. Let me just double check to see what that looks like on YouTube. But yeah, guys, feel free to ask your questions. I did a stream yesterday, really basic, just kind of going over my experience at USA Nationals, which was amazing. I had so much fun. Got a message. I see you. Okay, I see you. Cool. Okay, everything actually looks awesome. Honestly, I'm probably not going to be on too long. I'm just trying to test some things. But yeah, Phil, bring your questions. This is so cool. So, all right, if this is the case, then we're going to be doing multi-stream from here on out, guys. As long as it looks good, as long as the quality keeps up. Let me double check the quality on YouTube. Does everything look and sound okay, guys? And also, if somebody in Twitch could just write test as fast as you can, write test. I just want to see the over. Okay, Ian, you're a boss. That was fast. Okay, perfect. Thanks, man. What's up? Good to see you. Happy Wednesday. So one.
I'm not sure how to help you with that.
Okay. Alexa's yelling at me. One thing I've noticed because I've been streaming a lot on YouTube recently, is that there is a pretty big delay there. I think it's like close to 10 to 20 seconds, which is kind of annoying, right? Because if I say something, like I want to ping off the audience, versus when I'm on Twitch, it's almost instantaneous. Maybe it's like 1 or 2 second delay, but YouTube quality is great. Perfect. Okay, awesome. I'm probably not going to be playing tonight. I'm pretty tired, and I've spent the last like hour and a half I had a full day, and then I spent the last hour and a half trying to work on some things. So I just want to do a test. But I'm happy at least tonight to answer any questions. We'll definitely be, now that I'm back from USA Nationals, I wanted to kind of get the streaming back up. And now that we have the multi-stream, that should make a lot of people pretty happy. I would say it seems like most people have kind of made their way over to YouTube as well. So that is good. So the only thing that I need to do from here, like I said, is to get this chat. Let me see, is there an option? Font size. Let me try one more thing. Element. Oh, you know what? I have an idea. Hold on, guys. I don't want to build an element. But browse gallery chat. I love you so much. Thank you so much. I I appreciate that. I'm just the guy that likes Catan, man. Honestly, that's the biggest thing I can tell anybody. It's like I'm really just a normal dude that plays a board game. I have cats. I like to go for walks. um, I really, for me, it's more of like what excites you. You know, what builds your curiosity? What can you get into that you can just have like unlimited focus? That's the one thing like people don't understand. Like if you want to get really, really freaking good at something, it's really about like how much focus can you dedicate to that task? Like how much discipline can you put into something to where like you're going to suck for a long time to, you know, like crossing the barrier of not sucking. And I think that's always been like kind of a strong suit for me is when I get into something, it's a pig-headed discipline, which is, you know, I don't know. I just always had that mentality as a kid. Okay, well, this has been unsuccessful. I'm visiting my parents this week, which means me and the old man are going to crush a ton of Catan together. That's cool. Alex, so you play Catan with your parents? My parents, I mean, of course they know about Catan. Like I think they have a responsibility to know what their son is doing, but they absolutely don't know how to play. Are you going to play any CK anytime soon? Man, I do enjoy CK. It's just one of those things. Maybe one stream we will do like an all out CK because I have this small pocket of people that ask about it. But like let's be honest, like 99.9% of the people here just want to watch base, which I'd rather play base too, but I do know there are people that really love CK. That being said, I would recommend anyone that thinks they have the ability to do YouTube and is a good CK player should be posting content. There is one channel ran by somebody named Austin. He's been in the scene for a long time. Really good dude, really good player. I think it's called the City Improvement channel. City Improvement. Maybe somebody can put that out there or post his link. But he's been doing some content recently, which I thought was really cool. How's your mom doing? She's getting better. Thank you. Yeah, thank you for asking. So she did recover, which was awesome. And she's been doing really well. Yeah, I haven't given you guys a lot of updates about her, but she's in good spirits. She's getting back into the flow of things. She's going to be going back to work, I think, next month. So, you know, from that standpoint, pretty blessed. We want chess. Man, I can't give you guys everything. You know, we've done a couple chess streams. We've done a couple chess videos. I'm just like a good chess player. But like when you compare where I'm at in Catan to chess, there's 1,000,001 people that stream chess at my level. I would say there's not many people that play Catan at my level. So I'd rather just stick to what I'm good at. Awesome news. Yeah, I appreciate that so much. You know, you gotta take the good and the bad. There should be a way to add chats. Your published elements, new widget. Add a state. Okay, I'll just have to do this another time. For designer JSON. If you're looking for games to review, I have a better belter I played. Yeah, so Jack, feel free. One of the things I was going to be doing the game review tonight, probably not this evening, but if you want to post it in the Danny Crew Discord, like I'm getting them ready. So probably what's going to happen with the game reviews is I have like maybe 20 ready to go. So we might just end up doing like a couple days of streams where we just knock out game reviews. And then obviously those are game reviews for the channel. So, or I might do maybe like 3 or 4 a week and try to get through them. I heard South Florida has a Burmese python problem. Are you then switching to snakes and ladders? Well, to be fair, I don't live in South Florida. That's like more Miami Everglades. But that's like a whole, like the South Florida, Miami, it's not even like Florida. It's like its own little state, to be honest with you. But yes, I do not know anything about that. Sorry if that is a problem they have. There are no elements in the scene. There's no elements in this scene. Hey, what are you doing? Here, come on, buddy. Say hi to the people. So here's Klaus. Everybody knows Klaus. He's seriously like a little ball of Play-Doh. Watching stream just means I'm ruining my videos to watch in bed in the future. Well, look, I'm going to be really upping the content over the coming weeks and months. We're going to have a lot more streams. I can't promise a daily video, but my favorite moment of the stream. Boop, you love this cat. But there's going to be a lot of stuff going on. I think I have some kind of like new energy in terms of really getting the channel to where it really should be. You know, I'm not saying that we're going to get 100,000 subs next week, but no one in the, like, this is pretty amazing. No one in the CATAN space has hit 100,000, right? No one has actually taken a channel the distance. Like, obviously Dylan, he's done a lot of amazing things and he's kind of set the groundwork, but I don't know if he's coming back anytime soon, and he doesn't seem to have his motivation right now. So it's like, why couldn't we really expand the audience? Why couldn't we really bring it to tens of thousands of people? Why not? So we'll see. Can you react to One Piece episode 1? I don't think I can. Maybe. I think I watched 1 or 2 episodes of One Piece, and then I think someone told me there was like 1,000 episodes. Is that true? Is that what's going on here? Show timestamps. I'm not gonna do that. Okay, I guess I'm gonna have to figure this out, especially now that you're TikTok famous. Well, you know, it's funny. I did that video, you know, with Brianna, Andrew. They did like the TikTok that went like viral, and I put a video out saying like, oh, like, you know, it blew up and it was like 1.1 million views, and there was somebody that was saying like, you know, that's, you know, by TikTok standards, that's nothing. It's like, okay, man, well, where's your 1 million view videos? 1,000 episodes scare you? Kinda. Yeah, I mean, I'm a busy guy. Like, I'm trying to make space for Catan streams for you guys. I can't watch 1,000 episodes of something else. I'm also rewatching Breaking Bad, which shouldn't even say that because apparently there has been some funny accusations on my chat recently. I will say I enjoy it when you have a partner in videos to talk to the game, about the game and seeing each person's thoughts. Yeah. So that's always fun. I've done some collabs with Jack recently. I would like to do some lesson style content where it's like I'm coaching somebody live. I think that'd be really cool and kind of put them on the spot. There's 1,000,001 things we can do. Nuke, it was good to see you, man, this weekend. So Nuke was at the USA Nationals. He brought his partner with him. And it was just a great weekend, you know? I think if you did not walk away from that weekend and learned like 5 to 10 different things, then you're just not doing it right. All right. I am pretty convinced that I can't get, with my current skill set, I can't get the stream on the video. I had a fun no dev win today. Those are always good, man. Those are always good. Media source, maybe? Try that. Probably not the answer, though. No. I'm bad. Interesting. All right. Well, I don't think it's going to fly. I mean, window capture would be the other option, but it's not OBS. That's weird. It doesn't let me capture. Okay, I'm gonna worry about it later. I'm gonna worry about it later. Yeah, so I will Actually, if somebody could send the Discord link, that would be great. Because I can't actually, with this particular chat that I have, because it's going between both YouTube and Twitch, I can't actually send it to you guys here. Which I need to fix that. I need to fix that. Yes, remove that. I think the first person to hit 100K will be someone who makes content outside of just gameplay based. Needs to be social, comedic, entertainment, because the Catan community is barely 100K active. Yeah, look, I mean, there are limitations, right? Like you can only be in such a, like the pond can only be so big. But look, there are millions of people that play Catan. I mean, millions, right? There's no reason you can't have a channel. You know, if you're talented enough, the content's good enough, you're educating the right people. I really think somebody can kind of go to the moon. Hey, okay, maybe you're not going to get like 5 million subs like Gotham Chess, but I really think you can bring Catan onto the map in like a really big way. And, you know, big kudos to Dylan. I think he was the first person to make that big leap. I mean, he was absolutely the first person to make the big leap. He still is like the biggest channel for a reason. But, you know, there is a game plan. I am trying to improve my quality. I'm trying to improve my output. There's a lot of different things we can do to, I think, get our videos to consistently 20 to 30,000 views plus. And I think like there's a plan, guys. There's a plan. I started playing Catan this year with my friends in person. I learned so much from your videos. Really appreciate the work you do. Cheers, man. Thank you so much. Really appreciate the love. No need for link. Just tell us the character room code. No. There's no code. We're not playing a game. We're not playing a game. I think you're asking for the code for the Discord. Oh, man, you guys are coming in with all the comments. I appreciate it. Are you allowed to post URLs in chat, or will... I think you will get auto-blocked. So let me see. Damn, I got to figure this out. Can I go into... Let me see if I can go to YouTube and say hi to you guys. Let me do it that way. Invite people. Copy. I'm coming with the link. I'm coming with the link. I'm dropping the link. There you go. Link has been dropped successfully. All right, I'll figure that out. I'll figure that out. Hey, Danny, can't stay for long, but just want to express some gratitude for all the quality Catan content you make. Brings so much value in entertainment, skills, and mindset. Awesome, man. Thank you so much. Yeah, I mean, I get so much enjoyment out of playing the game. And honestly, it was really nice this weekend to kind of remind myself, like, why do I do this? You know, to see the community, to push myself in many different ways, you know, like to what I think is possible and to set high standards. So I'll tell everyone here, whatever you think of me, like I consider myself a student first and foremost of the game like anybody else. And I think it's a good mindset to have. So if like you're enjoying my journey and it's bringing you inspiration, you know, more power to you. I hope you crush it. Cities and nights. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. Who upsettling they Catan? I hope you make an April Fool's video about the PC setup you need to play the highest level. Refreshing like 340 refresh rate, 4K, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, well, you know, it's funny. I spent like $2,000 on a gaming PC to play a browser game. That's what it is, man. That's what it is. You know. Though, to be fair, I did need a new computer. I need a computer that I felt confident. Like if I was going to stream, it wasn't going to explode. So, hey, I love your videos. Sometimes I prefer watching your videos because I get frustrated when I play. Let me tell you, Emilio, I thank you for the comment there. Like, look, guys, everybody gets frustrated when you're playing this game. I don't care who you are. I'm the king of like bad moments, by the way. Like the amount over the years of like moments of going on till, bad moments. And I still have my days, right? No one's immune to that. So don't let that discourage you. I think it's good to be self-aware when you do kind of get off the track a bit. You know, it'd be like, hey, that's not my best self. That's not the game I want to play. But yeah, it's just like if you can catch yourself when those moments are happening and just realize like, hey, I've got to work on that. At least that self-awareness is saying something, because there is a subset of player that they're just toxic and like they don't even realize they're being toxic, versus like at least most of us can catch ourselves and be like, yeah, that was a bad moment, I admit. And hey, that's at least a good step in the right direction. Why like CK? I do like CK. I do like it. It's just I can't, if I wanted to cater to every subset of Catan, I'd have a Seafair stream, a Rise of the Inca stream, Starfair stream. It's just kind of a case of like I have limited time and I want to use that time in a certain way. Love watching you. You are so relaxing to listen and watch. Max, not many people say I'm relaxing. I feel like I'm a pretty competitive person. So maybe if that relaxes you, or if maybe you've caught a couple right videos, then power to you. But yeah, thank you for the support. Have you tried Catan on the BGA website? I have. I've probably played maybe like half a dozen games there. It's okay. Like, it's just okay. Like if Colonist was down and Catan Universal was down and I had to play in BGA, I'd be like, okay, I'll do this for the day. But let's be honest, like it's not a fine-tuned machine. It's not really a platform built for performance. So, but it's Catan. I like Catan, whatever. Lucas, good to see you. No, Romero, so just tonight, I started a little bit late. I wanted to test a few things. Primarily, I wanted to test the double stream. So moving forward, we're going to have a stream on both YouTube and Twitch. It looks like you're coming from YouTube. So that's pretty cool, too. I can see on everybody's name where you're coming from. I definitely listened to a Dandy audiobook. Ooh, maybe. So the thing is, for me, when I'm speaking, like I speak pretty fast, but if I really, really wanted to, I could slow down, be a lot more intentional about my words, how I'm phrasing things. So there is like different levers that you can pull, depending on like which energy you want to have. So if I want to be like more hype and just kind of crazy and go for it, I'll probably up my speed a little bit. If I want to be more calm and more relaxing and more vibey, you can kind of like move the dial appropriately. Casey, good to see you. Good to see you. Look, guys, I wanted to test the double stream. It's working. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to also get the chat onto the video, but that's obviously not going to be the case. I'll have to do that after the stream. I'm probably going to win one game for the people. I know you guys want to see me play. I promise. I will play soon. Probably not tonight though. I'm probably going to be checking out here soon. Again, I just want to make sure the Twitch, the YouTube was good. I'll answer just a couple more questions. Do you think the meta is OWS or Road nowadays? The meta is whatever the best position is on that board for you, right? I will say this. When you are playing over the board, when you're playing in person, and I discussed this with a ton of people this week, development cards are so freaking good, right? Going for Army, really, really good. And it's probably because a lot of players don't understand the control you have when you play a good dev card game. So all the games where like I was dominant this weekend, which I won my first 4 games on the qualifying day, I was just going to devs. That was my strategy. Lock down devs, lock down Army, control the pace of the game. So I would say like if you want to be a top player, you've got to learn how to play the development card game or Wheat Sheet. Like learning Road will be a good arrow in your quiver, so to speak. But at first, like I've said this before, development cards are the heart and soul of Catan. I know some people don't like them because, I got unlucky. It's like, you'll get lucky, you'll get unlucky. Everything kind of goes down the middle at the end of the day. Awesome. Hey, thank you for the, damn. I'm just seeing now on my interface. Shades, thank you so much, man, for the 5 gifted. You don't have to send those, dude. Thank you. Thank you. I feel like the chat's coming even faster now. Oh, man. Okay, hold on. 93 beats per minute is the most pleasing to the human ear. All Billboard songs are at that tempo. I've heard about that. So that's very interesting to me. He has a similar setup and talks to both YouTube and Twitch for years and very responsive. Right. Okay. I'll check him out. Need more chill Catan were almost whispered. Yeah. So it's funny. Out of all the series that I've done over the last like 2.5, 3 years, the chill Catan series has been like number 1 requested, which is so strange, right? Because I'm like a top competitive player, but then people want like the ASMR Catan. You know, whatever. I can do either. I'm okay with that. I will say it's kind of easier to do that style for me because it's just I intentionally slow down. Like I kind of like hear and feel every word when I'm speaking when I do that. And I don't know. If you guys really like it, I could do it for sure. What meta did you play for your 4 Nationals games? Multi-stream is nice. I agree. But what I do with the multi-stream though is I want you guys to all see the chat. So if I say something, then you have some reference. For Nationals, again, I mean, like the high level conversation is I had a good social game across, like I played a social game. But I think my eye was to go for development cards and lock that down, and that's what I did. I'm enjoying Jack's challenge series he's doing right now. Yeah, so when we started the channel, we did a bunch of challenge videos, primarily the bot challenge, which I think Jack did one of those. Look, I mean, there's only so much Catan we can do in a day, and I'll tell you right now that the challenge I have like, I was looking at my data bank of videos. I have like 20 backlog videos because like we're in the top 15 or top 10 right now on the ranked series. And I was up and down in that area for a long freaking time, right? So like, I don't know if you know where I ended, but I'm pretty high up at the end of the season. But then I also have all the King of Catan videos. I played in a big tournament. So I could literally stop playing Catan for the next like month and a half and I would be able to get you a video every single day. I'm trying to get videos out, guys. It's a lot. It is a lot. I like to choke Catan because you were even sending love to the ones that blocked you. Well, it's a good experiment, Cultist, because when you're like in the heat of battle, it's so easy to be like, well, that was dumb, or like, what the hell, man? But when you are intentionally slowing down and you're kind of responding and not reacting, which is like what you should do in life anyways, it does give you a different perspective. Like you don't take things as seriously. Of course, we're just playing a game. But I'll tell you, when I'm being competitive, I'm fighting for the win and I'm trying to do my best and I'm really pushing and I want to make it entertaining, exciting for the audience. Sometimes those little quips come out, those little moments like, come on, those little gut reactions. So just a different energy. All right, guys, I'm pretty happy about this situation. We do have the dual streaming. I promised it for a long time. What I will do moving forward, Peter, good to see you. Hello, Danny Crew. It's Danny Drew. It's Peter Lee in the house. I'll make sure moving forward that we'll get all of the chat onto the screen here. I know it's possible, but I am way too stupid and way too tired to do it. But we will get it done. And for those on Twitch, if you've been following me for a long time and you feel neglected, I am sorry. I am trying my best, but I am back. Don't worry. That's it, guys. I think I'm going to call it here. Shades, thank you so much for the gifted subs. I'm sorry if you feel cheated because I'm not playing, but I will be back. And now that I'm trying, like, one thing with the streaming size, I'm just trying to get it easy for me so that I can go live. Nothing's breaking, nothing's blowing up. But again, I really appreciate all the support, guys. Yeah, we're in Operation Grow the Channel. So if you're not subbed, I assume all of you are because you're here. But tell your friends, tell your family. Yeah, much love. Enjoy your rest. Yeah, I'm exhausted tonight, so I definitely will. Thanks for the stream. It wasn't much of a stream. I was just here to say hi and show up. Learned about Catan a couple months ago and I'm hooked. Thanks to you, Dandy. That's awesome, man. I'm glad you enjoy it. You haven't, what is idolic shimmer that lingers like a vision card from Smoke Tonight? That I'm going to have to take that down and just like research what you just said to me because I am not idolic. I actually have a pretty impressive vocabulary, I think, most days, but idolic. Idolic. Something that is idealized or represents an ideal image or concept. Idolic. The intellectual character of a culture or social group. Okay. Okay. We'll take it. We'll take it. All right, guys. I appreciate it so much. And I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. I'll probably see you in a couple days or so, but there'll be content hitting the channel. That's all. I appreciate you so much. You're awesome. Have a great week. I'll see you soon. I promise.